Test. How's everyone doing? Audio coming through fine. Michi, Miha, Chadamer, Mox, Amir, how's it going? Chiops, how's it going, man? Okay. Picard, Dr. Nick, how's it going? Bridger, Stuka, Mac, Theodore, JCM. Okay, so let's pop open a Credence. And for the Lobby, remember I bought out that the 2024 event early. That didn't work, so Cryptic just gave me a refund. So I've got 1,000 Lobby crystals in the mail from Cryptic. Let's take that. Let's add that to the pile. So we do have 25% off everything in the C store right now, along with 20% off Lobby items. So let's open up a Credence here. Lobby seller now, terrible. Hope I got some sleep. Yeah, I got a couple hours. Archmagos, how's it going? Okay, the Starship trade off this thing on emergency power use, apply to self for 10 seconds. The number's low because I'm on ground, so let's take a look at that in space. And the console, let's take a look at that. It's in space too. That looks pretty nice. But let me grab some X upgrades quick. I forgot to. Temporal Recruit should be starting today. It should be live right now. Saber, how's it going? Morning from the coffee company. Veg, how's it going? Okay. Let's take a look at these numbers in space. So the Starship trait, let me get a picture of this. Yeah, the server came back up about 20 minutes ago. This is the Starship trait, surplus supply. On emergency power use, apply to self for 10 seconds, some hit points, plus 50 resistance, and plus 20 all subsystem power levels. And it will also give that buff to all allied players within 10 kilometers. Joshua, thank you for the follow. So that trait's not terrible. I don't think that's a top 7 trait, but for a support player, that you can hit your mercy power to subsystem abilities, which every build should basically have 2 of them, and you're going to have 2/3 uptime on this trait, which is giving you a heal over time, some resistance, and plus 20 power to each subsystem, and then it's giving that to all of your allies. Like that's a pretty strong support trait. Yeah. And for the console here, oh boy. So passives plus 76% power transfer rates, 28.5 Starship Drain expertise, and on the clicky, 2 self and up to 12 allies within 10 kilometers for 20 seconds, immunity to subsystem offline effects, weapon power cost disabled, 15% firing cycle haste for energy weapons, and then it has a chance to do some radiation damage. Does it stack if you have 2 players with it? Kraust, I see you've got it. Are you here? Is there someone else that has the Credence that is online? Kraust, I see you've got pictures that you've got one of these up on the Discord. Can you meet somewhere quick just to see if the console stacks? Yeah, I saw Lem put pictures in bunker. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Like, that is no weapon power cost to you and 12 allies within 10 kilometers for 20 seconds. Like, no weapon power drain. Like, that's huge. Okay, Lem, you've got it active. If I fly over to you, it stacks. So it does actually stack there. Don't praise it too loudly. I mean, Fleet Power Network Array is a much larger haste buff. This is a static haste buff at 15%. Doesn't look like it scales up with aux power, so if there are ads, I apologize. Which is usually a bit aggressive. Do I like the look of the ship? I don't mind it. So yeah, we know that it stacks. But let's actually verify that. I need to get some. I don't have any uncon on this. Lem, when yours is about ready to be back up, can you can you just wait till mine is up and then just we both hit them at the same time, see if the haste is stacking? I mean, that's part of the reason we already do KCB on the really high-end runs, is because the 2-piece was removing weapon power cost. But here we have a console that could be run on a support that would be removing weapon power cost. Okay. So the next question is, does it stack? And we're going to see if the haste is stacking here momentarily. Okay, Lem, go ahead and hit yours. Okay, so there's one. Oh, I hit it on... Oh, I've got two stacks, so the haste from it is not stacking. That means you only need a single copy of this console in a run. Oh, does the trait stack cap all your power? That's a good question. Console procs the friendship trait? Good catch, Lem. Yeah, I'm gonna have to level it up. Some more, how's it going? Easy way to negate OSS, just pop it 1 second after, yeah. It's still really great, but not absolutely crazy bonkers, yeah. I mean, one support can run this. The DPS player does not even have to run this. So just having a single support in a run using this console is going to be crazy. Yeah, like it let me bring it back up here. That is immunity to subsystem offline effects, so that's going to protect you from OSS offline. And then weapon power cost disabled while this is active. Okay, I need to level the ship up here, so let me get that done quick. And you guys already know what type of build's going on this. Cryptic broke DOFs on console. What happened? A meta beam overload build? Terrible. Exceed rated limits? I can't stand single target firing modes, and you're mentioning one that's that is truly terrible. Arc to Chief, what's wrong with you? Dustin? Yeah, no problem. We get some type 7s on here, the best pets in the game, because they buff the rest of your build up so much. Okay, we'll go with that for now. Traits should all be fine. What type of damage do I prefer? Generally I go for plasma nowadays. Plasma with the Gorn stuff is just really good. Really, really quite strong. Would I run this console on a build outside of supported runs? Yeah, I mean, that's minus weapon power cost for 20 seconds. Like, your weapons just straight up don't drain power while that's active. That is huge. And that's also for your pets. So if you're someone that's looking to buff up your pets, you know, this console is going to make it so your pets are immune to subsystem offline. They're getting some haste, and it's removing any weapon power cost on your hanger pets. So, you know, that's just another way that you can squeeze a little bit more out of some of your pets. But is there a lockout? No, you can just chain it. Axel, how's it going? Should slot the Herald AP for the 21% cat 2 over your... Yeah, I mean, potentially that's something might look into doing. You can't put duty officers in projects on console? That sucks. Okay. This has really screwed up my bridge officer loadout. Your weekly reminder that you can put all the specializations on the same bridge officer and then swap between them as needed. That ensign engineer is really a bit of dead weight here, and that's why the legendary, like for actually flying the ship, the legendary Avenger is still better than this. That ensign engineer just really, all it does is limit the potential of this ship. We're just gonna leave that. Do CSV2. Malicious AI and ensign. I mean, yeah, you could certainly do that. Do I have one of those here? Apparently I don't have one on this character right now. Just do an inch team, which is sort of a waste. Okay. Don't really have anything to put here right now, so I guess a distributed targeting 2 for now. Awesome doll, how's it going? Trait does not stack. Okay. Thank you for testing them. So literally just need one person in the team to have this console, this trait, and you'll be set. That's good. That means it is a bit more accessible to teams doing stuff. You just need one support or tank running this, and you'll be fine. The fun part, getting my trays set up here quick, so give me a second. A lot of lag? Yeah. That's sort of expected with the summer event now starting. The STO servers are never that great, and especially during the start of an event, it's pretty much guaranteed that things won't be amazing server-wise for a bit. They increase the population cap of Rise instances. Yeah, that certainly doesn't help either. Nope. They do not seem to. Yeah, Steven. That's a good point. Yeah, definitely Cheops, I'd put it on your Inji. The summer event is live, yeah. Yeah, there's no new Vandy Shield. Admiral Pegasus, yeah, the summer event. Make sure to also farm the event itself for the lull nut favors. Those are a good resource to grind up. Oh, I'm still on normal. Oh no. I forgot to change the difficulty.
You haven't. Looks like our fight got them to notice us. Let's go over and ask if their boss might come out of hiding. Keep concentrating fire on individual ships. Separate them and whittle down their numbers.
We will not go quietly.
You will stand down and surrender to the Benson Guard.
Yes, we
do what we want, where we want.
Picked up a tight beam transmission on a new frequency. We're jamming that spectrum of their comms now, but it was probably a call for assistance. Sensors are picking up small habitations in some of the asteroids, possibly consistent with bolt holes and temporary hideouts.
I killed it too fast. The final phase didn't show up. Eager to see the Vovin, probably the only one. Yeah, we'll check it out here in a few. I need to level the ship up first. I am gonna just for right now also put on a photonic officer just to make life a little bit easier, just while doing the doing some of this. And man, may as well just for right now just do a grapple. I know what I had on is not far off, but let's just go with that for now. Save the loadout. Set the difficulty to advanced, and I guess let's do like a 9th rule. Yeah, you can buy the event out on Tribble. Talor, I am gonna buy out the Vovin. I just wanted to look at the Credence first because the
looks like
there was expectations that the console was going to be good, and well, it's good.
Lead the way. Sure got to follow.
I thought leave enough of their ships for salvage. I'll be under cloak.
Reading a single Ferengi vessel, Marauder class. Safety cloaked.
Let the Ferengi run. We will deal with this.
It depends on the patrol. 9th rule and
almost impressed.
Some of the other wave-based ones, advanced is perfectly fine. Theo's doing well. Terrible.
Unless you want to be our next hunt, you'll beam over those fours.
You treacherous! This deal gets worse by the minute.
Does anyone ever want to be hunted by Hirogen? I'm curious.
The nerve of...
The Birmingham.
I know where the Bajoran orb of acquisition is, partner.
Ship is under attack. Target shield has failed.
Try to make this interesting for me. Prove you're worth a hunt.
Ricky, how's it going? Yeah, you should still be able to do the summer outfits, yeah. Sounds good, Lem. Thanks for stopping by. Have fun. I got a couple hours of sleep.
Target shield has failed.
Yeah, just pick whatever race you want. I think they mentioned eventually they might put alien in there, but I don't know how guaranteed that is. Reading from the little nuts. Where you guys going?
Target shield has failed.
Down to a few ships.
Yeah, I
Keep
think
up
it
the
was
pressure.
mentioned at one point, but I don't know if it's, you know, if or when it would happen. Look at all that loot I'm just gonna leave there.
Well fought. Well,
Someone's gonna get mad. I hate how long it takes to pick it up. It takes way too long. If you want to join a top DPS team, you need to spend a fortune for support. Yeah, I mean, in the current environment, you need every single person on the team to have a friendship, so... I'll pick the Vovin. If you're talking about the console, I already know. Okay, so I got the trait, and again, that's surplus supply. That's giving 20 power to each subsystem. 30-second cooldown too. Yeah, I know. I know. I didn't actually have any temporal abilities on to take advantage of this, so take temporal tunneling off and surplus supply. So let's take a look at my power levels. And here we go. 20 power to each subsystem. That's nice. You know, that's a nice chunk of power, and if you're a supporting player, if you're a tank, you know, that trait is giving you a heal. So the Credence, I think, is a great pickup for a support-oriented player, because the console on it, it's good to have one of those in a team. And the trait here, I mean, that applies to all allies within 10 kilometers, so you're giving everyone that nice power, heal, and resistance buff. So you can see it shooting out at some of the... Okay, so it does appear that there's a limit. It only shot out to four nearby allies. Yeah, so it's only going to 4 allies. The question is then, will it go to pets over player? You know, will it go to pets over other players? The rare blue Type 7s are still good, but ideally, yeah, you want to get the elite ones from the starbase. Okay, so I have a couple of these pets out. Let me get them closer to me.
Warning. Ship is under
So the
attack.
pets can take them. Okay, so with it having a limit of 4 that can get the trait, and pets being able to steal them, that's not... That does sort of damper the value of it, because that means in a team environment, a pet may soak it up instead of the player. Okay. I had a request to take a look at this ship in the tailors, so let's see what it looks like. Yeah, I saw Truce playing RoboCop. I picked that game up a while back, I just haven't played it. So just the one, you know, preset, of course, because it is... There's no other ships like this. That makes sense. Material-wise, you've got access to the Odyssey, for those of you that want that. The Janeway material, I think, looks really good on these 32nd century ships. It just... The lighting on it just looks a little bit better. So I'd probably go with the Janeway material on it. Barrow's been around for a while. He's been the German community manager. Like, he's been around for several years, so not new. So I think the Janeway skin on this looks the best, in my opinion. Mia, how's it going? Does it also have the Vesta pattern? No, it does not. There's no Vesta pattern here for you. Michael, how's it going? I'm sorry, Storm. This character doesn't have a Janeway, so I don't think so. Yeah, this character... This SOB is the only character I ever got the Janeway on. Need to get Slime Devils on it? Terrible. And a reminder that you can put any ship interior on any ship now. So if you happen to have the Suliban Cell ship interior or a Tuffley, you can go ahead and put that interior on any of the ships that you own. That was a change that happened earlier this year. The Vovin console has a 30-second cooldown. Yeah, we'll take a look at that here momentarily. I think a 30-second cooldown is probably unintended. So yeah, I'm, with the Credence so far, I think it's nice. And again, for those of you that missed it, this is the console off of it. The dilithium transporter, the first two lines, immunity to subsystem offline effects, and weapon power cost disabled. It's not as much haste as the fleet power network array, but that is still, quite substantial. Okay, let's head over to Ryza. Do I have Lobi in my inventory? Yes, I do. I'm gonna play the summer event once, just to get one day of it done here quick. Yeah, correct. I don't believe you need that. Short, how's it going? Let's throw Neckgraph on here. I feel like Neckgraph's gonna be funny. Oh, it's a good ping so far, 63, which is normal for me.
Get out there and fly. You get out there and fly.
Where'd that go in my inventory? Beto, how's it going? Gotta do it on the alt account too? Oh, why'd you have to say that? Okay, where did that thing go? So for this, I usually when I'm flying around in the jetpack, I just use my mouse. I don't have my hand on the keyboard typically, and I just hold down the right click and left click, and then whatever direction I'm pointing is the way I'm going to go.
The rope bridge often gets wind currents. Don't worry though, it's very safe.
%, Lobi sale is as good as they do anymore, so if you have something you want to pick up, I would just go for it now. It depends on the build. The Lobi torps like the Delphic do still end up getting used quite often.
You've circled the peak. That should give you a great view of most of this island.
So with the Flying High mission, it's just four races or little tracks that'll pop up on the map, and you only have to do 3 of them. Do those and then turn them in, and that's legitimately all you have to do each day to get your daily done. But there are other things you can do. The the event window, list all the activities that are eligible.
I hope you had a
Get out there and fly.
Is the trait for the Credence worth unlocking? I mean, I think the Credence trait is fine. That's 2/3 uptime on a heal over time, which was about 1,000 healing per second. 50 resistance and plus 20 all subsystem power, and then it gives that to 4 nearby allies. The issue is it will give those to pets over other players. Is there a Zen sale? Let's take a look. Yes, there is a Zen sale live now. So if I look at Arc, it is... Yeah, there's a 20% Zen sale live right now. So 20% Zen charge bonus on Arc and Steam. And if you play the game through Epic, it is a 20% discount. Just remember, you can only buy Zen through Epic if you had linked your account during the limited time that we could do so, or if you natively play the game through Epic. So if you don't have that Epic link, then don't buy Zen through Epic. Yeah, Singo, I know. Lewis, how's it going? Just a warning, the summer event ship is crashing the game on console. Oh boy. Let's see, does my game crash when I rename this? So I'm gonna rename it to the name of the ship, just because that's a problem for me. No, it didn't crash it for me. Okay. I'm buying that out because Cryptic just sent me 1,000 Moby crystals, as I showed at the start of the stream, because I tried to buy this event out about a month and a half ago, because they put it up early on accident, and that didn't actually do it, so they sent me, or they refunded me the 1,000 Moby, which I just used. Waldo, how's it going? Okay, so I have the Vovin now, and where'd that go in my inventory? Okay, let's head back to... I need to head back to New Rom and just put a ship in dry dock. And yeah, remember, if you happen to buy any Zen through the Epic Games Store, or if you buy any games through there, use code CasualSAB at checkout. It is greatly appreciated. The Credence trait looks nice, but right now the issue is it will give it to pets also. So it applies it to only four nearby allies, and it can give it to pets, which I think is an issue for it.
Warning. Ship is
So
under attack.
I just hit it there, and only one player actually got a buff because 3 of my pets took some of the other buffs. Game froze and crashed trying to rename the event ship. So, something I want to mention here quick. Where is it? You guys know what that means right there, right? over in the CasualSAB Discord is the start of a new giveaway here. It's going to be running for the next... Let's do... Let me see here. Okay. I think that's the right end day. Okay. So in both the CasualSAB Discord and the Builds Discord is going to be the start of some new giveaways. So these are for a Tier 5 Advanced Obelisk. So for those of you looking to do the entire set for the new Obelisk, there will be a giveaway up on both of those Discords. Robert, how's it going? Okay. So again, on both the CasualSAB Discord and the Builds Discord, both of which are linked down below in the description, and over on Twitch, they should be linked right below the stream here. There's going to be some giveaways up for a Tier 5 Advanced Obelisk. This giveaway is going to be running for the next week and a half, and I'll be pulling the winners on a stream on July 13th. All you have to do is go to both those Discords, go to the giveaways channel, and hit this blue party icon below the giveaway post, and you'll be entered to win. And there's one being given away on both Discords. Yeah, unintentionally, they gave me double that, because they had already refunded me, so I'm just going to funnel that into some giveaways. So, like I said, there's some T5 Obelisk up for grabs for those wanting to do the full set. So, there we go. The Advanced Obelisk is only available via the Lobby store or the Player Exchange. I don't know if anyone's put any up on the market. I need to find a ship to dry dock, ideally one that does not have a bunch of gear on it. Engine mill. Stunned, how's it going? Astro, how's it going? Okay, so the console on this... Yeah, the console's busted right now. There's no way it's meant to have a 30-second cooldown. It looks like renaming the ship did indeed crash the game for me. Yeah, I've not gone to the kit frame yet. Okay. Let's hit this again. Okay, so whatever name your Vovin Obelisk has, you best like it. Bill, how's it going? No, I already renamed the other ship. That might be a new bug to me. So yeah, let's see. Can I rename the Garfield? Oh. Okay. I mean, I renamed my Credence with no issue. So renaming ships is causing the game to crash right now. Yeah, it might just be that window. When I renamed the Credence earlier, I was just looking at the ship itself. So let's see if I select the Vovin, I ready Starship, and I just open it in this normal window. Does it still crash when I rename it? Yes, it does. Okay. Okay, so do not attempt to rename that. Possibly renaming things that have a blank prefix by default. I mean, that's possible. Thankfully, the game is on an SSD, so it loads up fast enough. I had like all my ship names for at least 3 weeks now. Yeah. Didn't have the ship when I renamed the Credence. That is true. So customization wise, if you go into the tailor, you cannot access any of the new. You don't get the new template when you go to the tailor with the Vovin. So it cannot currently go on the tailor. That will be fixed by the time most of you get this ship. This is a day 1 issue. Maybe dry docking it would fix renaming. Terrible. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, the Credence. So back to the Credence, the console, and it's crazy. This is the Credence console. So to self and up to 12 allies within 10 kilometers for 20 seconds, immunity to subsystem offline effects, no weapon power costs while it's active, some haste, and then some radiation damage. Okay, let's take a look now at the trait and all that off the Obelisk. Unfortunately, I do not have the full 4-piece because I ended up crashing last night before I ran Sphere of Influence twice. So that'll the 4-piece is something we'll have to get around to testing later this week. So this is the Starship trait off the Vovin Obelisk. When activating any hull heal bridge officer ability or command bridge officer ability, it will deal some anti-proton damage to up to 10 foes within 5 kilometers, and you'll get a heal based off each foe that you hit. Yeah, some of the parts of the set are still in the Sphere of Influence mission. Yeah, I mean, you could probably buff this up to get a nice bit out of it. So the Vovin console here, plus 30% hull regen on the passive, and the clicky is a teleport, and it has a 30-second recharge currently. I don't know if that's intended, but also reduce recharge time of universal console abilities by 25%. So when you use this console, you're getting teleported, and you're getting a nice cooldown reduction for all of your universal consoles, and you can do that every 30 seconds right now. What about the new Reza kits? I have not gotten around to that yet. Yeah, this console is going to be hell in PvP. I think Saturk was in here earlier already saying that this is like mega busted for PvP. But yeah, if this is intended to be 30 seconds and it's giving 25% universal console ability cooldown reduction every 30 seconds, that's pretty damn significant. Jelly jumping? Absolutely, Phil. Yeah. Freedom? Yeah. Nick is going to be very happy with this. I foresee Nick buying out the event as soon as he gets home. Or as soon as he wakes up, because what time is it over there in Australia right now? Probably like 2, 3 in the morning. Can the 30 seconds get further cooled down by uncon? Oh boy. I don't have the build fully set up, but let's just go into a Jupiter Gauntlet quick. Unconventional systems. It is a personal space trait that people use to get their universal consoles up a bit faster.
Enemy ships warping in near projection station Alpha.
We have multiple hull breaches and Art.
Containment breach! Evacuating all personnel!
Hull is buckling. The Picard is dead in space.
Ship is under attack.
I didn't see if uncon affected it there. And no boiler proc went off, so it'll be back up here in a moment. Yep, it works with uncon.
Next group incoming. Projector station Beta. Attack.
Yep. Yeah, that console in its current state is quite valuable. How far can you go? Should be probably 15. No, 20. This is, did I see that right? 20 kilometer teleport.
Ship is under attack.
Yeah, that's quite crazy. And how fast you can use it? Now, unfortunately, the Vovin Obelisk itself doesn't have a bridge officer setup that's going to be great for stacking Uncon with it. So, if you're looking to optimize to get Universal Consoles down as fast as possible with this and Uncon, you'd want to use a different ship.
The enemy approaches Projector Station Gamma. Meet them in battle.
Could I jump sides in ISA? I don't think it's that... Like, I'm going to take this console and I'm going to slap it on the Credence quick, and we're going to go into just a Pug ISA and just see if I can teleport to the other side. I don't know why I tried to drag that to my tray. Okay. And I'm just going to swap to the Credence quick just for this test. Nice. Seven leg kicks in a row so far. Okay, I'm just going to do a Pug Infected quick and see if I can teleport. So Pug ISA. Unconventional console. The console I'm testing is off of the Vovin Obelisk carrier. It's 25 kilometer. Okay. The unconventional system trait is something you can acquire via a space trait lockbox choice box or exchange. They're like 40 mil. Wonder if you can use it before the mission starts. That's always the question. Really long load time there.
The situation is grim.
No, it cannot be. Birdie, pretty much whatever you want.
State the nature of your emergency.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Scanning the nanite transformer. Done. Additional data is available.
Target shield has
Slow.
The nanite probes can repair the transformers. Stop them!
Yeah, it's too far away to just jump over. Oh, I messed up my timing on
It's closing in on the transformer. Destroy it!
Core shield failing.
That was terrible on my part. Yeah, I'll fly the Vovin.
Sensors confirm that the transwarp conduit has been destroyed.
So yeah, with the teleport there, I think that'll be really useful if you time it right, use it in the right spots, but the big thing with it is the amount of cooldown reduction it gives universal consoles. Yeah, about 40 mil for Uncon, yeah. Jump from the start to left, yeah. It does take a while for the jump to happen, so might be faster to just fly over like normal. Can you use this jump on an ally? It's off my tray, but let me see. Yes. So I can use this to teleport to an ally. Is Uncon good for DPS? Yeah, you often see a lot of people on Reddit and on various build videos complain because they get tired of seeing it all the time. But yeah, Uncon is really good. Duncan, thank you for the follow. Yeah, Uncon in longer duration content is really, really good. You mentioned something about Star Wars, Duncan, and truthfully, I am not really much of a Star Wars person. Documents, how's it going? Okay. Now, the boring way for me to build this out would be to just put some plasma on this and call it a day, but I know you guys want me to do something different with it. I don't know what to do, though. I don't have enough AP stuff on this character. Boiler, yeah. Uncon's really good. You know, a lot of builds should be utilizing it, but a lot of people hate it. Common quality phaser. You want me to do a phaser build? We'll do a phaser beam overload setup. How's that, guys? You guys have never seen beam overload before, right? I know a lot of you really like it, so we're going to do beam overload. Fire at will? That's a good idea too. The issue with fire at will is that fire at will's got this 20-second cooldown on it, which just kills it. I wish they would change that, but right now the way fall is, it's not fun. Okay, so I can still do a CSV there. Trying to earn the casual name back? Yeah, pretty much. Apparently, I have no Merc worker stuff trained to this bridge officer. That's typically how it goes. I know how's it going. I hate using ETM. ETM is just... Yeah, I'm using Type 7 shuttles. I mean, I can use some other hangar pets if you guys want me to. The stream is stuttering. I have no dropped frames on my side. Try refreshing. Yeah, if it's stuttering for you, just try refreshing. SRO inch 2. There's a new dance, apparently. Nice. And while I'm here, do I have any of the blown up favors? So people were asking about the new kit frame. So let's see here. Right off the bat, I cannot re-hinge it. It's got willpower 2 off the bat. There's 1K perf. Can I get a second? Swift, thanks for stopping by. How much K-perf can I get on this thing? That's the question. Okay, I can't get a third K-perf. Can get a weapon damage. So HP might be better for some people, I don't know. Ground isn't something I really do much nowadays. The epic mod can still be K-perf weapon, yeah, so... Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. Like, if you are using a lot of the Rise of Summer kit modules, that's going to be really good, yeah. Yeah, 95.6 K-perf, yeah. Yeah, the original Ryza one is 127 off the bat. The thing is that this new one can potentially get higher if you're using enough of the Ryza kit modules. Yeah. So, I mean, even if you just have, like, ball lightning on, it's not going to be that far behind, right? Inter modules count too? Nice. That's good to know. Okay, let's go back up to space, set up the Vovin here. What does this new kit do? It just has a variety of buffs depending on what Ryza kit modules and Winter kit modules you have slotted. Yeah. Okay, let's build this out some more. So let's get another phaser beam on here. Someone's going to be very mad when they see I just slot type 7s. What is the fastest way to grind favors? Buy them off the exchange. That's the fastest way. But I know the scavenging hunt thing people really like because they'll do that on a couple different characters. Gotta buff them beam overloads, yes. I am gonna have to have a torp on, aren't I? There's just too much engineering. You can do suppression barrage or call emergency artillery. Do suppression barrage. That's what everyone wants, right? Let's do a wide angle torpedo here. If I'm going to do a FOSS setup, I like to do a wide angle torp. Just personal preference. Yeah, I know I could do call emergency artillery. Just not what I prefer. So go 2 there and just do a distributed targeting 1. Yeah, the issue is right this moment, I don't have the full set. I need to play through Sphere of Influence a couple times, and I just don't really feel like that right this moment. Okay. Yeah, it is a longer mission. Indeed. Play through Sphere of Influence twice? Terrible. It just does not sound like fun. Cooldown reduction on this isn't going to be amazing. I'm just going to leave most of the DPS loadout on. Be fine. Can't rename the T5 Obelisk either. That's a fun bug right there. Don't need a complex on because I am doing phaser right now. I guess let's just do the E2 trait. I think that's the E2 one. Yeah. Katie, thank you for the raid. Very much appreciated. I have a lot of messages here. Good point. Yeah. Deep slowed out. Ship renaming is crashing for the majority of users. Unfortunate. Pundis, good set of fixes in there on the patch today. We are aware. Good to know. Thank you for the update. Let's get this set up here. Pundis, I know this is out of your general area, but do you happen to know? Like, I don't know who's doing system stuff over there. Is the console off of the Vovin? Do you know if that's meant to be usable every 30 seconds? Just that sort of seems abnormal because most consoles are just every 2 minutes. That thing is gonna get a lot of complaints from the PvP crowd. It's a bit powerful right now. If you don't know, that's fine. I just figured I'd mention it. This is intended to be 30 seconds? That's crazy. Okay, thank you. That is, Saturk's not going to be happy. All good, Katie. Thank you for the raid. See you around. Yeah, that is pretty wild. I'm not gonna lie. That is pretty powerful. The Vovin console can be used every 30 seconds, and it's a teleport with a 20-kilometer range, and it has a 25% console cooldown reduction whenever you hit it. So every 30 seconds, you can reduce the recharge time of all your consoles by 25%, which is just, you know, that's pretty powerful. You stack that with some uncon. The teleport does have a bit of a delay to go off, so it's too slow for our types of runs, Steven, but for general content, it's going to be pretty powerful. Okay. Trait-wise, I've got ETM on. Got the new trait. No, I'm just gonna do type 7s because they debuff. So we're just gonna make this more of a traditional DPS setup. Which I know is boring to some people. just building out the ship here quick, so just bear with me. Getting everything on the tray, always the fun part. Yeah. Let's save that. Yeah, that is a really powerful, really crazy teleport there. So let's get this ship leveled up. I'm going to take it into an Elite Argala, and let's see how it goes. Can I say Jellyport? Terrible.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Did I have Thirst for Battle on? You see, I am so used to running like a CSV
You have
setup,
entered an area controlled by the Benthan Guard.
spotting out.
Our scans indicate your ship is armed and operational.
There's Thunder Run.
Looks like our fight got them to notice us. Let's go over and ask if their boss might come out of hiding.
Attack. Target's shields have failed. Core shields failing.
Keep
Took
concentrating
wildfire.
fire on individual ships. Separate them and whittle down their numbers.
We will not go quietly.
You will stand down and surrender to the Benthan Guard. Sensors are picking up small habitations in some of the asteroids, possibly consistent with bolt holes, temporary hideouts.
What is the new console called? Subspace Fracture Tunneling Field.
We do what we want, where we want.
Target's shields have failed.
Everything's OP.
Picked up a tight beam transmission on a new frequency. We're jamming that spectrum of their comms now, but it was probably a call for assistance.
I'm taking you with me.
Target's shields have failed.
That's got them. Excellent work. We'll send over a pacification party, take the suspect into custody.
He has not called. I've not called the new event ship useless.
Thank you for your assistance. We have the suspect
No, I
in
mean, the
custody now.
Vovin, I mean, it's a 3-3 setup, you know. I think that's already a given that it's never going to be as capable as like a 5-3 flight deck carrier. I think we all know that. But there's so much power creep in Stowe that the last difficulty increase was back with, what, Victory's Life? So like 7 years ago. So enemies have pretty much remained the same for the past several years, and we've just continued to receive massive amounts of power creep. So like it's very difficult for me to say, you know, a ship is so bad that it's completely useless. Like, you can make this work. It's not great. There are better ships out there, but you can make it work. Also, the Platinum Vandy Shield, I just feel like on everything just looks wonderful. Would a third hangar... So the issue with the third hangar bay is not necessarily, you know, the performance implications. The issue, or not for like DPS performance of the ship itself, but it's more of what the server penalty would be for that. Because we already see that with enough entities on a map that you can cause enemies to despawn. So that is the concern there. Yeah, the bloated pet problem, yeah. I already went over the Credence. The Credence console. I have it on here. The console from the Credence is really good. It is a 20-second duration, and while it's active, your weapons do not drain power while it's active. So you can have one support in a run use that, and for 20 seconds, you know, that's no weapon power drain at all. Yeah, the Platinum Vandy Shield isn't available anymore. I don't have a ton of Vandy Shields here. I've got the Safe Galaxy one. Okay, that looks hideous. It also doesn't, it's not covering all the ship. But the Safe Galaxy, it's the Confederation camo. It's just an old mentality, Dustin, when they're designing some of these ships. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. The console off of the Vovin here is a teleport that has a 30-second recharge, and every time you use it, it's 25% cooldown reduction for your universal consoles. So that is huge. That's really quite substantial. Yeah, the wingman mechanic would be good for these types of carriers. Okay, let's take this through some content. So let me get out of this map. Okay, how does this trait work again? Let's try the trait out. Let's get some more heals on. The Borg pets? Oh no. Okay. What was the name of this trait? I want to get rid of the E2 trait here, or Thunder Run. Let's do E2. Let's get rid of E2. And the name of this again was Destructive. And that removed one of my other traits also. So apparently, the console can also be used on yourself. So that's nice. The teleport console can be used on yourself if you just want to use it for the cooldown reduction. So let me hit F1, target self. No, it's not letting me right now. Oh, it targets anything alive except yourself. So I could use this on a pet. Okay, awesome. So I could use it on a pet. Okay, okay. Yes. Okay, so no, it's the... Got it. Good looking ship. I like the Credence. The accessories on it I think are nice. I don't think every last DPS player is going to need them, but I think the Credence stuff is going to be good for supports, and the Vovin, the console off of it's really good. So let's do an infected here. Infected, the Conduit Elite, public queue. Let's see how it goes. Someone please bring some deeps. This is still largely a DPS loadout. Something like that, Elpatron. Yeah, 20-kilometer range, yeah. Yeah, the console's really good on it.
The situation is grim. All
That is not what I said, Chiaps.
Warning. Ship
It is disabled during briefing, yes.
scanning the nanite transformer. Gun. Additional data is available.
Surrender your vessel and prepare for assimilation.
The nanite probes to repair the transformers. Stop them!
Right shield failing. Left shield failing. Core shield failing. Rear shield failing. Core shield failing. Left shield failing.
Resistance is futile.
Target shields have failed.
I mean, that went fairly fun. Can you apply the old Obelisk into the new Vovin? Yeah, but the new Vovin template's not in there right now, so you can't kit bash them.
Conduit has been destroyed. However, our scans of the starbase are still
Yeah,
being
the teleport
disrupted.
console's on the ship, yeah. So let's take a look here. My Oscar's having some issues. I need to delete my combat log file. So let's take a look at an SCM. So attacks in 46. I am rusty with tanking, but I mean it did fine. How did the trade off this do though? $4.7K. Yeah, the trade off this did 4.7K. So I mean, I'm not on an AP setup. You know, it would probably do better on a full anti-proton loadout, but that is a rather underwhelming performance to me, and I am going to drop it. Let's see here, what do I want to put back on? UD would be good, but I'm not running Phaser Lance right now, or Crystals. Yeah. Yeah, it's a substantial amount of cooldown reduction there that you're getting with it, so... Okay, let's do Hive. Hive Onslaught Elite Public Queue. Let's go in there, let's give it a go. I'm gonna get slammed. I already know I'm gonna get slammed, but let's see how terrible it goes. We have the microphotons from the Vulcan Jelly ship for the front. Oh no. And a reminder, there's some giveaways up on both the CasualSAB Discord and the Builds Discord for a T5 Advanced Obelisk. So if you're looking to do the full console set, that is a Lobby ship, so you have a chance to get a free one through those giveaways. I'm supposed to go right into the center, correct? That's what all the kids do nowadays?
Resistance is futile.
EPM timing is rough. Is it worse than the Bog Jug? Of course. Yeah, this is not a DPS ship.
Your efforts are futile. Destroy this vessel, and I will claim another.
It is rather tanky. I'm sitting here at 240k HP right now. With threatening stance on and
where none can be had.
prototype of Blade of Jebonite. Not right now. There's not a ship for like min-max do. The Bog Jug is the top.
Not the end.
There we go. What was my threat there? I mean, it's not high attacks in. The others still had quite a bit of attacks in, but it did fine. I just went with Isomags to boost up the weapon damage. I'm running Type 7s, so the Type 7s, you don't use Type 7s for their damage, you use them for the boost they provide. Pretty much a DPS loadout. Valdor console on for the shield healing. The teleport console you cannot use on yourself. You can use it on a pet. You know, if you have a pet there, you can use the teleport there. But it should also be able to auto-target if you have no target. Yeah, it's supposed to be able to be used if you have no target, but I was not seeing that. Oh, here it goes. Oh, it just randomly targeted an ally. Isn't a good DPS build for carrier? I know, it's a false setup that I just quickly tossed together. If I was going to do max DPS on this, I would be doing a Plasma CSV setup like I've done on every other ship recently. But the issue with that is that if I do that, people complain that it's the same build over and over that they've seen 500 times. I was going to do Phaser Beam Overload, but people said fall. Will this become Alt's main ship? I don't know. I think the Credence is funner to fly, but that's, you know, more suited towards my play style. It's not bad. It's got a really high hull modifier. You can set it up as a decent tank platform. Yeah, let's go back to the Credence. Do the plasma. Let's do plasma on the Credence for right now. Okay. Let's do a cure, found, delete, public queue. Cure, found, delete, public queue if anyone wants to join. Yeah, let's see what the market's looking like. There's a few credences up. Advanced Obelisk is going for 325 right now. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, really big Master Replicas package at the door there.
Warning, ship is under attack.
It's not that one. I wish.
Resistance is futile.
Still waiting for the big one. Now this is my what was it, like 60% off order? I'll start opening it here after this.
Warning, ship is under attack. Warning, ship is under attack.
Sorry for going AFK there for a minute. I'm peeking the microphone there, but... Can I go over the accessories of the Credence? Yeah. Okay, the Starship trait on the Credence is Surplus Supply. On emergency power use, apply to self and 4 allies within 10 kilometers. Plus 913.5 hit points per second, plus 50 all damage resistance rating, and plus 20 all subsystem power levels. So, good set of buffs there. And then for the console, it is the Lithium Transporter. And this is going to give you a 20-second buff to yourself and up to 12 nearby allies, immunity to subsystem offline effects, weapon power cost disabled, 15% haste, and some radiation damage from energy and projectile weapons. It's a big one. Yeah. Got a lot of ships in it. Anything meta changing? I'd say so. That's pretty much going to be like must have for supporting. I didn't expect this order to just be one giant box. I sort of figured that they would do multiple small ones. But it's a lot. They screwed up my delivery. It ended up at Spencer's. Like it's this order was 20-something ships. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I cut myself shaving earlier. Damn it. I just knocked over my coffee cup. I will be right back. I need to grab a towel. what happened is I was opening this box from Master Replicas, and I'd moved this over to the other side of my desk, and when I leaned forward, the box just sort of knocked that over. Yeah. Okay. Let's just go back to Stowe for the moment. Do another TFO. Let's do one more here, and then I'm going to go grab a carpet shampooer and have fun. But as for the ships that I got there, I got to the Enterprise Beyond, or the Beyond Enterprise, the Scorpion Fighter, the Enterprise D Dreadnought XL, the one that's got the phaser lance on it, the Trinacell, a 4-pack of the Enterprises A through C, Enterprise E plaque, the A472 Bioship, Breen Warship, a Cheyenne, Challenger, Regular 1, I got a Chimera, Vanguard Carrier, so I got a few of the Stowe ships. So I'm glad to announce too that one of these Chimeras is going to be given away when I hit 10,000 subscribers on the channel. And Kittimer just popped. Need more Enterprises? Yes. So yeah, when the channel hits 10,000 subscribers, there's going to be one of these up for grabs. A physical model of the Chimera from Star Trek Online. So I'm not sure how far off that's going to be, but that is the plan. Yeah, the Iwani's pretty much a must-have for any energy weapon platform. Yeah, the console from it's just that good.
There are two.
If he destroys many computers out there, terrible. It's just the hangar bay. The Legendary Avenger is still a better ship performance-wise than the Credence. Really, the thing about the Credence is, getting the console, having one of those on a team can be pretty nice.
Lower your shields and await assimilation.
Where can I get the Obelisk? You can get the Vovin Obelisk carrier for free by playing the 2024 summer event, which is live right now. Well, the old one, it's the original is in the Fleet Store, and the advanced one is in the Logie Store.
Four drones are headed for the time vortex. Stop them!
Will become one. The war.
Make sure no things get through on the other side or we'll fail this. If any probes get through, we're done. I'm currently tractored.
We are Borg. Surrender your vessel and prepare for assimilation. Your defensive capabilities are unable to withstand us. Lower your shields and await assimilation. We are the Borg.
Back, much appreciated. Is the Cygnus good for endgame? Yeah, the Cygnus is very capable. Yeah, I mean, I think the Credence is a fun ship to fly around. It's not going to beat the Legendary Avenger or the Vodwar Juggernaut, but it is fun. The accessories on it are cool. I would say this is closer to the original Inquiry, except you're swapping the intel for temporal, and you're gaining a hangar bay, so it's good. It's good, but it's like I said, it's not going to beat the current top platforms, but it is good, and the accessories on it are also pretty cool. Okay, I hate to cut things short, but I do need to get this coffee cleaned up because it is a bit of a mess, and I'd like to get the carpet shampooer on it sooner rather than later. Yeah, there's a 20% sale going on right now in the Lobby store, 25% off on everything in the C store. There's a 20% Zen charge bonus, and if you play through Epic, there's a 20% Zen discount. And of course, if you buy through Epic, please use code CasualSAB, but make sure you're only buying through Epic if your account is actually able to buy through there. So yeah, I'm sorry to cut things short here, and sorry we don't have the full opening of this big package for Master Replicas. Knocking the coffee over there created a bit of a mess, so I'm gonna bail out, get that all dealt with. Again, thank you to everyone for tuning in. I'll have a video out going over some of this stuff here in the next day or so. And yeah, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to stop by the Discords, and remember that on both the CasualSAB and Builds Discords, there is a giveaway up for a Tier 5 Advanced Obelisk. So if you want a chance to pick one of those up for free to help you complete the set on the Tier 6 Obelisk, then make sure to enter both of those giveaways by going to the giveaway channel and hitting the blue party icon below the corresponding giveaway post. Okay. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I will see you guys around.